Do you know that dream you've been carrying for years? That life you promised you'd have? The body, the financial freedom, the professional achievements. Now, answer me honestly. Are you any closer to making it happen today than you were a year ago? 5 years ago? Or are you still in the same place, with the same excuses, just a bit older, a bit more tired, and a bit more resigned? The truth is, you're stuck. Stuck in a cycle where your dreams are just fantasies that keep you alive, while your real life slips through your fingers. What I'm about to show you today is that the only way out is through the bottom of the barrel. The truth will shatter you before it rebuilds you. You have big dreams, right? The ones that burn in your soul, that consume you. Every night, you tell yourself that you deserve them, that you're working for them, that you'll get there. But deep down, really deep down, there's a voice. A voice that tells you with absolute certainty that those dreams are too big for someone like you. You try to ignore it, but it's always there, whispering, "You're not good enough. This isn't for you. Go ahead, dream, but just be content with what you have." When you close your eyes, what comes to mind? Do you feel motivated to achieve your dreams? Or does this voice ridicule your desires, saying it's impossible, that it's too much, that you should just settle? Your subconscious would rather you stay in a comfortable prison than risk uncertain freedom. But deep down, it's your subconscious that's trapping you. It makes you convince yourself that all of this is normal. And that's when the collapse begins. That voice is real, but it's not an external enemy. It's your subconscious. And your subconscious is your biggest saboteur. 95% of your actions, decisions, and beliefs don't come from you. They come from a program running behind the scenes of your mind. A program you didn't write. One that was implanted since childhood. Every no you heard, every humiliation you suffered, every limit imposed on you. Your subconscious is a primitive survival mechanism. It wasn't programmed to make you happy, to make you fulfilled, but for one sole purpose: to keep you alive with the least amount of pain possible. It's been shaped by every trauma, every criticism, every no you've heard throughout your life. And you know what its mission is? To protect you, but not from failure. It protects you from discomfort. It keeps you in the comfort zone, where everything is familiar and safe. Even if that safe space means living a mediocre life, a life without purpose, without big achievements. It will stop you from growing. It will keep you stuck in the same old routine, because to it, change is risk, and risk is the greatest enemy. And how does it do that? Through systematic sabotage. It will make you forget to hit the gym for days, maybe even months or years. It'll convince you that the timing is never right to start that project. It'll convince you that it's not worth investing in something that will transform you. It will make you believe in excuses. It will convince you that trying again won't work, and that money doesn't bring happiness. When you're about to break free from the pattern, it panics. What if you fail? What if everyone laughs at you? Remember the last time you tried something big? Look how that turned out. The collapse is silent, almost invisible. It's not a dramatic event. It's not an external crisis. But it's when everything inside you begins to crumble. When you wake up and no longer want to get out of bed. When you look in the mirror and don't recognize the person staring back. When you feel like you're living someone else's life, just going through the motions, stuck in a repetitive cycle of mediocrity. You feel a void, an existential pain you can't explain, a sense of being trapped in a life that isn't yours. The internal collapse doesn't happen all at once. It's the breakdown of your system. It's the death of the lie you've been living until now. Because the biggest lie of all is that you're living. You're not. You're just surviving. Repeating patterns, accepting a life smaller than it could be, spinning in circles, and that's slowly killing you. It's making you die inside while you try to convince yourself that everything's fine. It makes you hide behind excuses. It makes you craft narratives that everything is okay, while your soul is rotting away. And then, the snap comes. That inevitable moment when the lie can no longer hold up. When you look at your life and realize that years have gone by and you're still in the same place. The same mediocre job. The same weak body. The same excuses. The snap of realizing you've sabotaged your whole life. That yes, you had opportunities, but you let them slip by. That you could have more, but you simply didn't have the courage to act. And that pain, it rips through your soul. It's a silent pain, but it feels heavier than 1,000 tons. It doesn't scream, but it pulls you under. And it will consume you until you finally face yourself. The snap is when you realize there's no one day waiting for you. There's no magical future where everything just falls into place. The future will be exactly like the present, unless you destroy who you are right now. And here comes the real blow. No one is going to save you. For the first time, you realize no one is going to do it for you. No one is going to give you the push you need. It's you against yourself now. It's your mission. You'll look at your life and realize you're at a point of no return. Either you keep living this lie, or you face the pain, the change, and the internal collapse. There won't be a coach. There won't be a guru. There won't be a savior. The same person who put you in this hole is the only one who can pull you out. You. Changing is hell. There's no manual. No one patting you on the back. It's you against your own mind. It's you saying no to the pleasures that numb you. It's trading the couch for action. It's getting out of bed even when your body begs you to stay. It's sacrificing immediate pleasure for long-term reward. It will require discipline, courage, and perseverance. It will be you killing the old self that's so comfortable in the comfort zone that stops you from growing. It will hurt. It will be like killing the weak version of yourself. Your brain will scream. Your body will beg to go back to comfort. Your subconscious will create 1,000 narratives to make you quit. You're going too far. You don't need all of this. You're already doing better than most people. And it will be tough. You'll stumble. You'll fall. You'll doubt yourself. You'll think you're going nowhere. You'll want to give up 1,000 times. But if you keep going, even when your body and mind scream for you to stop, something will start to change. It will be slow. It will be subtle. But it will be real. And then, you start noticing the first signs. The first different thought. The first limit you finally set. The first step you took out of the prison your own subconscious put you in. And that will give you strength. It will give you confidence. It will show you that you are never weak. You were just trapped by your own limiting beliefs. When you go through this collapse, you'll see yourself as stronger, more authentic, and more in control. You'll start seeing yourself as the protagonist of your story, not the victim. Because when you understand that everything depends on you, everything changes. Your choices, your actions, your limits, everything will be an expression of who you really are, and you'll stop outsourcing responsibility for your life. That's liberating. The internal collapse was the starting point. It was the symbolic death of who you were until now. And true strength is born there. Not from motivation that comes from the outside, not from what others say, but from your decision to rebuild yourself, to rise up even when you don't have the strength, to go against everything you've always believed, to accept that the path is lonely, but it's worth it, and that in the end, discomfort is the only gateway to a grand life. You'll discover a terrifying truth. The person you were meant to be has always been there, suffocated by years of programming. And when you finally set it free, nothing can stop you. It's not about motivation. It's about destruction and rebuilding. It's about redefinition. Now, are you going to keep living this bland, meaningless life? Are you going to keep hiding behind excuses and limitations? Or are you going to collapse for real? Let everything fall apart, and when you look inside, find your light. Because true strength comes from collapse. And only those who have the courage to face themselves, those who have the courage to break it all, have the power to rebuild themselves. Are you ready to destroy who you are today, to become who you really should be? The choice, as always, is yours. But remember, time is running out, and one day, it'll be too late. The rebellion starts now, or never. mental rebellion. This isn't motivation, it's war.